Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. I want to talk today about crosstalk. You've heard me come on here before many times and talk about the Friday night crosstalk meeting, or Drenda's crosstalk for ladies, or the Tuesday night crosstalk meeting, or the Saturday morning panels we do. Crosstalk, you hear me talk about it all the time. What is it? I get asked a lot of questions about crosstalk from folks here local to our area where it's at, and I think it's worth now discussing a little bit more in detail. And before I go into that detail, let me say this unequivocally, without question: the program of action known as Alcoholics Anonymous is the absolute only program that worked for me. And might I add, it still works for me because I still work it. You have the program of action known as AA, and then you have the fellowship known as Alcoholics Anonymous. But they're two different things. While they use the same name, they share the same name, they're two entirely different things. See, the fellowship is a collection of people that work the AA steps, whereas the program is the AA steps specifically to the individual. And so for me personally, I work the program. I do go to AA meetings because, well, again, that's part of my personal recovery journey is getting my spiritual cup filled up at specific AA meetings. And matter of fact, like I said, I go to AA meetings and I love AA meetings. I need AA meetings. So how does crosstalk fit in all this? Well, crosstalk is a little different. It's not for me. It's not for those of us who may get our spiritual cup filled up through the Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous or through working at 12 Steps. See, it's for everybody else. I think you can probably poll every single person that we all work together. We all share the same common goal within the recovery classroom. You can ask every single person, and I think they'll all tell you the same thing. Sure, AA is the only thing that worked for me, but we all also understand that AA may not work for everybody else. And if we're to be of maximum service to God and to our fellows, that means, and we want to help other people, that means we have to meet people where they are at. Meaning, they may not want to work AA. They may not want to work NA. They just may want to get sober. They just may want to get clean and sober, and that's it. I remember that feeling myself. When I came back into the rooms in 2021, I wanted absolutely nothing at all to do with AA. But I also at least wanted to talk to people who had solved their drinking problem, because that's what I had. I had a drinking problem. So it made sense in my mind to go talk to people who'd solved that drinking problem. The only place I could go to talk to those people was inside of an AA meeting. So that's why I went. But again, we understand, my friends and I, we all understand that AA may not be the answer for everybody. And that's fair. That's what Bill Wilson even acknowledged that early on. So what do? We still want to help people, right? We still want to give them an outlet to at least feel like they're interacting with like-minded people. And when folks come into an AA meeting or an NA meeting or a CR meeting and they're told that you have to do this and you have to do that, well, we immediately disconnect them. And that's where crosstalk is different. See, we say clearly right off the bat a couple important things. One, we're just there to connect and engage with all who suffer from substance use disorders and to communicate to you a message of hope, healing, and restoration. We're not interested in traditions or parliamentary rules. We're just simply a collection of drunks and drug addicts all sitting around talking shop to celebrate successes with friends and to offer encouragement to those who need a friend. That's it. That's all we're there. We're just happy you come. We're just happy that you showed up willing to talk, willing to let us listen, and willing to let us help you in your recovery journey. We're not trying to sell you anything, and we're not interested. We're not interested in the way in which you practice your recovery. We're not here to tell you that. We just want to listen, and we want to tell you how we recovered ourselves in the hopes that it may give you some insight. It may give you some ideas that you can apply in your own life. Sometimes we get caught up in the rules. Sometimes we get caught up in those traditions and those parliamentary rules, and we become more interested in telling people how they have to recover, and we start missing the bigger picture of they're at least willing to recover. Had I been told when I first came back in the rooms, had I been told that I have to recover this way and only this way, and this is the only, I have to go to these meetings, and I can't go to that meeting over here, and I have to do this over here. Had I been told all that, I'd have probably turned right back around and went right back out the door and still probably be dead by now, I guess, truth be told. I remember my first sponsor and my grand sponsor telling me, look, you have to take the program and work it for you. Make it work for you. The onus, the responsibility is on me as an individual. It's on you as an individual as well. But that's where meetings are become vitally important. Again, as I said, I still go to AA meetings because those specific meetings I attend, they're the ones that fill up my spiritual cup. If I don't go to a meeting, well, then that means I'm not getting as much in my spiritual cup. So I want to encourage you, find meetings where, that you get your spiritual cup filled up. For me, again, those are AA meetings. Crosstalk meetings also fill up my spiritual cup. Sometimes it overflows my spiritual cup because they're so fun and they're you just never know what's going to happen. Find a group of meetings, find a group of people, and start meeting with them. Get together and start having regular conversations. It doesn't have to be in a VFW or a church basement or in some big formal meeting room. It can be at the fucking Waffle House. God knows I've had many of them there. Last night, I went to a meeting last night, and there was some circumstances that were in play that I wasn't able to actually go in, and that's fair. And so, you know what? Me and a couple of my friends from Deb and Joey, we decided to go and get something to eat. We had a meeting there at the Bob Evans. And if you're not local to the area and you don't know what Bob Evans is, it's a nice restaurant, just good Southern cooking. We went and had a meeting. I had our own meeting there at the Bob Evans. You can have meetings anywhere. The goal is, in order to have a meeting, whether it's Crosstalk, AA, CR, NA, you have to get yourself around like-minded people, and that's what I want to encourage you today. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear or discuss, send it into the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. You can message in. We'll get it, and one of us on the background, in the back end, Drinda, Deb, myself, we'll take a look at it, see what we can do. We'll be talking again soon, guys. Remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.